I look him up and down, seeing him in a totally new light. I could totally see you in a pair of hockey pants and nothing else. Teddy barks out a laugh. I did look damn good in the pants. I bet. In fact, I'm so busy picturing him nearly naked, for the second time today I might add, that I accidentally move my foot too suddenly and go down. Teddy tries to keep me upright, but it's no use. I'm just glad it's not my face that meets the ice. Teddy. Fuck, I mutter, trying and failing to catch Harlow before he crashes onto the ice. He braces his hands to protect his face at least, but the groan he lets out isn't promising. Luckily, he weighs next to nothing, so I have no trouble scooping him up, one arm around his back and the other under his knees. Oh shit, he gasps, grabbing onto my neck and looking nervously down at the ice. I've got you. My feet are steady under me. I've carried guys bigger than him off the ice and skated in worse conditions. It only takes a minute to whisk him off the ice and set him down on one of the benches. What hurts? I ask immediately, running my eyes over him to assess any injuries. My eye catches on a rip in the knee of his jeans, and I kneel down to take a look. There's blood visible, but the tear in the fabric is too small to get a good look. And since his jeans are too damn tight for me to push the leg up to get a look at his injury, I do the next best thing. Hooking my fingers in the seams of the tear, I rip it wider. Hey, he protests. They were already ruined, I point out, and he huffs but doesn't argue. It's scraped up and bleeding a bit, but otherwise doesn't look too bad. We should probably ice it. I deadpan, and Harlow chuckles. Sit right here. I'm going to go see if I can get something to clean this up with and a bandage. It's not that bad. I can put a Band-Aid on it when I get home, he says, starting to get up. I growl and frown, and he plops back down, putting his hands up in surrender. Fine, grumpy bear. Go get the first aid kit. Thank you. Don't move. I bend down to take my skates off so I don't have to awkwardly clomp around in them, and then head up to the customer service desk to ask about a first aid kit. It only takes a couple of minutes before I'm back on my knees in front of Harlow. Now, there's an image. Not that I need to be thinking about the cheeky offer he made earlier while I'm at a skating rink surrounded by children and their frazzled mothers. Hey, at least my plan worked, he muses as I use alcohol wipes to clean off the cut and then some gauze to dry it off. What plan was that? I ask, smoothing the Band-Aid down. Getting hurt so a handsome man would save me? The playful lilt in his voice tugs at everything inside me, unraveling and loosening things that shouldn't be unraveled or loosened when I know he doesn't really mean it. Sorry it wasn't the right handsome man, I say wryly, looking up and offering him a crooked half-smile. His teasing grin slips, and his eyebrows pull together. For half a second, something unspoken passes between us, something charged and heavy. But it's gone before I can really latch onto it. There's always next time, he says. Yeah. I loosen the laces on his skates and slip them off, one and then the other before reaching for his shoes. You don't have to do that. He tries to tug his foot away, but I hold tight. I'm already here. I slide the shoe onto his foot and then tie it. Besides, you can't tell me you haven't always imagined a prince slipping a glass slipper onto your foot. We can call this practice. I grab the next one and do the same thing. Meh, I was never much of a Disney guy. I snort a laugh, getting to my feet now that Harlow is all taken care of. Let me get my shoes on, and then we can see about that dinner you promised me. How about we go back to your place and order takeout? He suggests. Works for me.